Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button if of course it resonates with you. So before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, before we get into it, I've got a few things to mention. I just want to say a massive thank you so much, a heartfelt thank you to all of you that pledged as part of my Kickstarter. We've hit the target and gone beyond it. If you still want to be a part of that, you can hit the link in the description box below. On the 10th of December, I will be a part of a talk with a tutor Bava on his channel, which I'm super honoured and humbled by, because as you guys know, I've been talking about him as an astrologer for the longest time. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. It's at 6 p.m. UK time and 12 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So if you want to see that, then please go ahead. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box, so make sure you hit that subscribe button for him as well. And finally, the winter solstice session on the 21st of December last year. As those of you that were there, you will remember I put out a winter solstice alignment activation session. It was a really great time. We all came together and it was wonderful. This year it's going to be even bigger. I've got a guest, maybe even a guest or two possibly, and yeah, so I'm really excited about this one, and trust me, you do not want to miss this. There are going to be insights that you will not find or hear anywhere else, so you want to be a part of this. It's $33.33, super affordable, super accessible for everybody, and that's the way that I wanted it to be, because this is a really important moment for all of us. And the final thing is, it culminates with an FLP session, a future life progression. If you've ever wanted one of those with me, now is your chance to get it, along with all of that amazing information that's going to be there. So hit the link in the description box below. As always, your key to the week, you have the High Priestess. Now, this is a powerful card to have as your key to the week, especially as we get right into the end of this week and the very beginning of the week after. This is where we're going to have that eclipse that's taking place in your sign. This is a very big, very powerful moment for you. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your psychic impressions and hunches. This is a time as well where something could be illuminated or revealed to you. And remember, the High Priestess doesn't speak in words, so it's not going to be something that you hear. If it is something that you hear, it will be something that creates a feeling within you. It will be a dream, it will be a reverie, it will be an idea. It's the High Priestess never just comes to you and blurts something out. She doesn't speak that way. She is images, impressions, thoughts and feeling. She's those things that come from the liminal space. And, you know, so in order for you to get this message, you've got to have your senses dialed up this way. I mean, they're going to be anyway because of the eclipse, but it's important to take moments to really figure out what might be coming through for you. For your actions and options, you have the Page of Wands. This is your creativity at an all-time high. This is a really powerful week as well. If you've already had an amazing idea that you know is an amazing idea, this could be the week where you put it into action. However, because of that eclipse, there's a part of me that thinks that this is going to be a week where you either get some sort of creative, you could have a mad genius moment, you know, and you come up with this idea that is just phenomenal and beyond anything that you could have come up with, you know, just out of the blue. Like this, it's going to be something that feels like it's a divinely channeled wisdom, but it will come almost like in a creative sense. So yeah, really interesting. For your communications and conversations, you have the Knight of Cups. So what comes up here, for those of you that have teenage children or no teenage children or have them in the family, this would be a week where maybe one of them is divulging something to you. This could be a week where, you know, a teenager comes and says, look, you know what, I need somebody to talk to. Be open to them this week, because they could be in a real place of vulnerability. And what comes through from this is They may be even if you're not their parent, they may be confiding in you because they feel ready to talk about something. This is that moment, you know, they say like for everybody before they go off the rails or whatever, like there's a moment where they reach out to somebody and they were either shut down or ignored. This could possibly be that moment for a young person in your orbit. So if somebody comes to you and says, look, you know, I really want to talk to you about something, or I need to talk to you about something, be open, make time for them. When it comes to your communications, this could be a week where something, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your profession, maybe an opportunity or a secret project of some sort is going ahead, and maybe you're given a heads up, maybe you're given a tidbit of information that is not common knowledge. If that is the case, use it wisely and use it to your advantage. For your money and materials, you've got the World card. So for some of you, this could be a position at work that is coming up that nobody else knows is coming up, and maybe a boss or a superior comes to you and says, look, you know what, I can't tell you officially, but there is this position opening up, and you know, we're going to be taking applications soon. This is the kind of thing that we're going to be looking for, and that's it. So you're gaining a foot up. It's almost like that. It could be a moment of nepotism, you know, quite frankly, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because this person obviously believes that you're the right person for the job. They wouldn't be doing it otherwise. And the fact that you've got the World card here, this means that financially, this could be something, you know, this could take you into the next pay bracket. It could be the next position. It could be a promotion. It could be, as well, especially if this is, if you have your own business and it's something like that, maybe somebody in your industry or your arena gives you an inside tip, and then you act on that, you know, with your own idea. So really, really great stuff. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you've got to look after your bones this week, my dear Saggies. Look after your skeleton, you know, whatever that means to you, whether this is, you know, calcium, bone broth, you know, what else, you know, good up in the protein, all of that sort of stuff. I'm not a medical professional. I can't give you medical advice, but that's what you should focus on this week. For your home and environment, it looks like home's going to start to get really busy for you guys from here on in. I get this sense that maybe, you know, maybe people are already starting to come in from various different areas of the globe, or you know, maybe the holiday season is starting early for you guys. It's definitely a possibility. For your love and relations, you have the Chariot card. This is great. So for those of you that are partnered, it looks like you guys are on your travels this week. So not sure where you're going, but it does look like you are taking the scenic route, if you like, which is really nice. And I think you could have an absolute blast. For those of you that are single, you're going to meet somebody on your travels this week. This could be, you know, it could be a short trip, it could be a long trip, but whatever commuting you do this week is very likely to yield some sort of potential partner. So with that said, if you haven't got your seat on the winter solstice session, hit the link in the description box below. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. There's going to be insights that you've never heard anywhere else. It's going to be super fun. And also, like I said, you get like a full FLP session for $33.33. Check it out. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.